Hello everyone, welcome all to the IHSA Harvest Christian Academy versus Chicagoland Jewish High School Sectionals 1A Conference. I am John Mickle, and here with me tonight is Cave Johnson.
Hello.
He is very new to our program, and I'm really glad to have him here. So this is his first night. Be nice to him, and let's just have a great game. So today we are, on your right, we have the Harvest Christian Academy Lions in the navy blue long sleeve jerseys with the white striping, and the libero is Jade Martinez in the white short sleeve jersey with the blue numbering. And on your left are the Chicagoland Jewish Tigers. They are in royal blue. Here, let's wait for the national anthem. That was Harvest Christian Academy's very own Stephen Woods singing the national anthem. You know, you just got to take a little bit of time and respect your country. So, the Chicagoland Jewish Tigers are on your left with a royal blue short sleeve jersey with white lettering. I am not sure who their libero is. They don't really have any specific colors for that, I guess. But the starters for the Chicagoland Jewish team are number 1, Zoe Goldheisch, number 2, Annie Strayer, number 3, Rekka Cohn, and 4, Jacqueline Zerati. Jacqueline Girardi. Thank you, Dave Lockwood. And number 5, Carolyn Briefus. Brythus. I'm just kind of going off of here. These are really strange names. And then Jesse Lockford. And for our Harvest Christian Academy Lions are number 2, Jordan Solers, number 5, Caitlin Floyd, number 10, Sydney Doby, number 13, Erica Manusos, number 16, Sarah Cott, and number 19, Jade Martinez, our libero. So, Mr. Cave Johnson, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. Would you like to expound on that?
I'm a little nervous, I have to admit, doing this for the first time, but I'm pretty excited.
Yes, it's a very exciting thing to be hosting your very first volleyball game, even though it's our sectional, which is a very important game, so you better not mess up. I'm just joking. Right now we're just waiting for all the announcers to be given out. I mean, all the starters to be given out. My bad. And our student section is in a packed house here tonight. We're very excited to see our girls play in the sectionals today, and I'm just praying they do well. Number 17, Carol Coffin, is actually Mr. Cave Johnson's girlfriend. We're very excited to see her play today.
Wow, thank you for announcing that.
You are welcome, sir. Those of you who are watching at home and don't know who this is by now, you really should. It's going to be really hard to keep a straight face up here. We're laughing too hard. So, Mr. Cave Johnson, have you seen the Chicagoland Jewish Tigers play before?
I have actually never seen them play before. This is the first time I've actually heard of them.
Me too. I'm glad we're on the same page, so we're both going to be equally ill-informed. Right here now I have with us is also another color commentator, Mr. Tyler Newman. How are you doing today, Tyler?
Hello.
How are you doing?
I am good. How are you, John?
Pretty good. How are you? I already said that. All right, let's wait for this game to get started. Mr. Newman will be commentating every once in a while. He's a brand new intern to our program, so I'm pretty excited to have him on the team for when Thursday night I will not be able to be here. And Mr. Cave Johnson receives a phone call. And the girls are lining up and shaking hands as we begin our first set. And Mr. Cave Johnson's call was for Mrs. Woods. Irony. The girls are getting themselves pumped up right now as the match is about to begin. The referee is making final adjustments as the teams take their sides. And Chicagoland Jewish starts with the ball. Zoe Goldheisch is the serve. And she served it immediately out of bounds, giving a free point to the Harvest Christian Academy Lions, leading the score 1-0 with Caitlin Floyd up to serve. Caitlin Floyd serves to Rockford. Floyd gets it over to Solers as she sets it up for Sydney Dobie to take it down to Chicagoland. Goldheisch gets it over to Floyd as Solers sets up for Corbett to take it right down. Jordan Solers receives it and gives it to Floyd. She takes it back for herself and takes it right down onto Jessie Lockford, making the score 2-0. Harvest Christian Academy Lions in the lead. Floyd with a stand serve over as Cone runs for the ball. She doesn't get there in time, making it hit the net, and they'll score 3-0. Lions in the lead. Floyd gets it right over to Briefas. That's quite the interesting name. Carolyn Briefas. I like that name. Floyd is back to serve, already on a 4-point serving streak. Rockford gives it to Garrity on a fly serve. Solers takes it right down onto Strayer. Martinez gives it over to Solers, who takes it down and just out of bounds with a cross-court spike. The score is now 4-1. Chicagoland Jewish' first point of the match. Floyd up to Salas as she takes it down right in between Cone and Briefers. Briefers. I can't help but say that in a German accent. Briefers. How about you try saying that, Caleb? I mean, Cave.
I'm not very good at pronouncing it.
Briefers. You can't spell them either. Oh. Corbett serves right over to number 14. I don't have a full list of names. I'm sorry, all the Chicagoland Jewish viewers. As she misses the bump, making the score 6-1. Lions in the lead by 5. Corbett hop skip serves over to Cohn. No, Strayer as she bumps it out of bounds, trying to get it to Briefus. And she's not able to get there in time and hits it out of bounds. We can score 7-1. The Lions in the lead. So, Mr. Cave, what do you think about the Jewish's defense right now? I don't think they're doing as hard. What do you think?
I can't tell at the moment, having just started to watch this, but I think they have a very good, strong defense at the front of their line. I think they're having trouble with the ones that go a little farther back.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Their formation is being steadfast, but it's not working very well. Harvest Christian Academy Lions uses only 30 seconds of the full minute timeout as the Chicagoland Jewish Tigers talk it over already. Chloe Corbett up to serve again. She stand serves over to Goldheich as Erica Manusos gives a little roof down on top of them. Floyd gives it to Manusos, but she's called on a lift. I was thinking it was just a normal set, but I guess the officials know more than I do. Number 12 is coming up to serve. I don't know her name, I'm sorry. Younger Manusos gets it to Floyd as older Manusos takes it right down onto the back line, giving the point to the Lions. And a redo is called, I believe. Sydney Doby up to serve. She's prepared for her very long and high jump serve. She gets some power into there. She gets it right down onto Schreier. And Sarah Cott goes for the block, and number 11, Jessie Lockberg, bumps it up into the net, giving the point to the Lions. We're going to score 9-2. Sydney Doby has a very high jump serve, getting it to number 14. Floyd over to Solers as Solers takes it right down on Chicagoland Jewish and right before the line, giving the point to the Lions. We're going to score 10-2. A very strong lead for the Lions right now as they are just coming through with an 8-point lead already within the first 10 minutes. And number 12 is down trying to go for that ball, but she didn't get there in time. Sydney Doby's spike is too powerful. I think that's the first ace of the match. Very good, Doby. Scores 11-2. Doby goes for the jump serve as number 1, Zoe Goldheich, is down for the ball. Doesn't get there in time. They're going to score 12-2. Harvest 10 points to the lead, and Sydney Doby on a 5-point serving streak. Bam. So, Cave, what do you think the coach for the Harvest Lions are telling her girls right now? They're doing a great job. What do you think they're telling her to keep it up like that?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you on that.
Okay. What do you think the coach of the Lions is telling her girls right now to keep their spirits high and to keep what they're playing intact?
I'm not actually quite sure, to tell you the truth. I think she's telling them they're doing a good job, they need to keep doing it, and yeah.
Don't worry, guys, he's new. Sydney Doby is coming back to serve on her 5-point serving streak already. Dobie with her jump serve, getting right over number 14. Briefus bumps it over and around the net, giving the point to the Lions, making the ball go out of bounds. Dobie with a 7-point serving streak. I lied, 6-point serving streak. Rockford gets it to Martinez. Floyd bumps it up for Manusos to just lightly set it over in Goldhuis. 14 gets it over to Sydney Dobie, bumps it up for Caitlin Floyd, who gets ready to give it to Saricott. He takes it right down past Strayer, giving the point to the Lions. Good kill by Saricott. First of her game so far. Scores 14-2. The student section is doing probably my favorite cheer, the Go Bananas. Very loud if you guys can hear it at home. Dobie gets a curveball down with an ace. Score is already 15-2, a massive lead by the Lions. Mr. Stephen was distracting me. Dobie gets it down to 14 as Goldhuis sets it up for Girardi. Floyd gets it over to Salas, who just bashes it down on the number 14. She dives for the ball, doesn't get there in time. Scores 16-2. Man, we're on fire right now. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
John, we recently had our volleyball section opinion. No way am I saying it compared to either of those teams in skill. But I have to say, watching Dobie serve, she knows exactly where to place the ball and knows exactly how to put it up on the table.
That is exactly what I was thinking. Me and Mr. Johnson here were on the same team in volleyball in our gym class at school. And I'm not going to lie, we sucked. And as he was saying, Dobie knows how to place it very well. When she serves, she gets it to the place she wants. We serve it, and we really hope to the Lord that we don't hit it over the back line. Oh, man. And already, by the time we just had that conversation, Harvest Christian Academy Lions scored 2 points. That was fast. The score is 18-2. If you can't tell who's in the lead yet, I'm sorry, but you're deaf. Dobie with her jump serve. Floyd over to Manusos as she sets it up for Floyd to take it just lightly over the net. Goldhuis gets it for a double hit she was called for, making the score 19-2. We're almost at that 20-point benchmark, and we've only been in the game for 8 minutes. Oh my lid. Miss Dobie is up to serve. Again. Number 10 gets it over to Sarah Cott, who she tries to take it down on them, but she ends up hitting it into her own net. Score is now 19-3. Still a massive lead held by the Lions. Maybe this point will let the Jerusalem Tigers come back. Martinez over to Floyd as she sets it up for older Manusos, who takes it into the net by accident. She put a little bit too much down English on that one. Annie Strayer's back to serve. Oh, by the way, that was the end of Sydney Dobie's 10-point streak. She serves it out of bounds, giving the point to the Lions. We have reached that 20-point benchmark within a matter of 8 minutes. Very fast game, I think this is going to be. Jordan Solers up to serve. Jordan Solers. Man, does she have an arm. She can just hit it like no other. Wasn't a great display of that right now, though, as she serves it into the net by accident. It's just those silly little things the Lions do that get them points taken away. Well, not taken away, but give points to the other team. As Mr. Stephen Woods is yelling behind me, "You can't serve it into the net!" And the ball goes out of bounds off of the serve. Chicagoland Jewish Tigers are not serving very well today, I'm noticing. Erica Manusos up to serve. She gets it down on Con as the point is called. Making the score 22-5. Very quick set so far. Manusovs with a jump serve. Straight down into cone. Briefus gets it over to Doby as she sets it up for Salas. She gets set it up for Burzloff. Burzloff takes it right down to number 10, and number 15 was not able to get there in time. Again, I'm really sorry for all the Chicagoland Jewish viewers out there. I don't have the full list of names, just the starters. And our student section is cheering for Ellie Burzloff right now. She gets a fantastic kill. She goes, she's a freshman. Erica Manusovs takes it down on number 10. She tips it out of bounds, making the score 24-5. As one of my favorite quotes from Master Chief, you will not like it, but it will be over quickly. Erica Manusovs with a jump serve into the net. So close with a 24-6 scoring range right now. Number 5, Briefus, is up to serve. I really love that name, Briefus. Who serves it just a bit far down into the net. And that ends set 1 with a total time of exactly 10 minutes. That was a very quick set. I think we only had one that rivaled it when we beat a team 25-3. That was a total 8-minute game that we played them. I can't remember what team it was, but we destroyed them. We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break, so we'll be back here in a couple of minutes. See you then.
After I said it, I was like, oh, I'm such an idiot. I should have totally come back. Because when you said, when I did get the question, I thought you would change it to do it. I couldn't hear a word you said because the harvest team was cheering so darn loud. Do it next time. I'm thinking to myself, next time.
Okay, I'm going to ask you questions about the board. How is this combustible? I have to do it.
You already called me Caleb. So Kate's going to call me Caleb. So we have our Kate Johnson. Because all their words had really spiked right now.
So we're back here today in the Mitchell Swaback Center in Elgin, Illinois. Man, it's getting really chilly out here with Hurricane Sandy, I believe it is coming in our way. I can't believe that thing is stretched so far. But also, on another note, tonight we have our senior pastor of Harvest Bible Chapel, Mr. James McDonald in the house. He's here to support our Harvest Christian Academy team. As Mr. Cave Johnson loops through my microphone.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. And the first serve out of anyone's hand is Miss Jade Martinez, who serves it out of bounds. Scores 1-0. Tigers in the lead. Number 14 on the Chicagoland Jewish team up to serve. She takes it down on Solers as Floyd sets it up for Corbett to take it right down out of bounds. Scores now 0-2. Not a great way to start the second set, which we were hoping to be better, but I guess not. Number 14 lobs it into the net. I'm not sure how that works, but it does. Scores now 1-2. Miss Floyd serves it down into Strayer. Corbett bumps it to Floyd. She sets up for Solers, who takes it right down on Briefus. Floyd over to Miss Corbett as Solers takes it right down in the middle of nowhere where that invisible woman tries to play the ball, but obviously she can't. Invisible people don't exist. Scores now 2-2. All tied up. Floyd serves it to Briefus, who kind of punches the ball. Not a great strategy. Reminds me of my friend Kenton, who used to go here. Every time we would play volleyball and the ball would come near him, with a blank expression, he would literally punch the ball in the air, and it was funny. And Miss Floyd gets an ace, the first ace of this set, the third ace of the entire game. Floyd back to serve. She takes it right into Briefus. Strayer gives it to Martinez as Floyd sets it up for younger Manusos to come in and bump it over the net. Goldheisch gives it to Kohn as Floyd gives it to Martinez. Solers takes it just over the net. Briefus gives it to Martinez, who gives it to Floyd, who gives it to Dolby, who takes that kill right down on the Chicagoland Jewish team, making the score 5-2. This is that comeback I was hoping for. Miss Floyd gives it to number 1 as Dolby gives it down on the Jewish team. Caitlin Floyd already has a 5-point serving streak. Actually, I lied, a 6-point serving streak. Goldheisch gives it to Kahn as she bumps it into the net. Greedy. Double touch called on, I think, number 1, Goldheisch. That's how I roll. So, Mr. Cave Johnson, how are those combustible lemons coming along? Why? What's the problem?
People are complaining they're combusting too early.
Suicide bombers? Okay, good, because that was a mean joke. Sorry, I had to put that in there. It was a little joke him and I have. All those out there who are nerds and are watching this, hopefully you know what that means. The score is now 8-2. Caitlin Floyd on an 8-point serving streak. Way to go for Caitlin. Caitlin taking it right over to Goldheisch as Strayer gives it to Younger Musos. Solers takes it right down through the block. Floyd gives it to Corbett, who bumps it up to Solers, who takes it down again into Briefus. Is given the Lions 9-point serving streak with Caitlin Floyd. Way to go. is really going to show up on a record, make her a good candidate for a scholarship for volleyball when she goes to college after this year. Briefus gives it to Rockford. Manusos gives it to Floyd, who gives it to Dobie. He gets a roof down kill. 10-point serving streak. We've reached that double-digit mark with the serving streak for Miss Caitlin Floyd. She's doing very, very well tonight. Very proud of her. She returns it to Briefus. As I'm thinking, Miss Briefus is the weak link in the Chicagoland Jewish team. See, I think that's why they're serving to her all this time. Number 1, Zoe Goldheich tries to bump it to Garrity as a timeout is called by the Chicagoland Jewish team. So far, already out of the gate, I think we've had all of not even 5, probably 4 minutes, and we're already 12-2. What are you seeing so far that's being so good on our offense, Mr. Johnson?
On what?
Our offense.
I'm seeing a lot of powerful spiking from our team, especially Jordan. She can hit really hard. I was talking to Carol earlier today, and they say that it sounds like lightning when you're right next to it.
You mean thunder?
Well, sound of thunder, but
Mr. Senior.
it is like, but I have to say, our Harvest team, I'm not sure they're paying attention too much right now because they were just cheering, "We are the Tigers." Harvest is going up against the Tigers. I'm not sure they're paying attention to it.
I think you got the wrong. I heard Lions, but maybe we're both deaf. But Floyd bumps it over to Goldheich. Floyd sets it up for Salas, who sets it up for Corbett, and she gets a little bit too far down on it, slamming it into the net. Number 12 is up to serve. Again, if you guys are just coming in, I'm very sorry. I don't have all the names of the Chicagoland Jewish team, just the starters. Martinez gives it to Floyd. Salas takes it right down on number 12. Briefus gives it to Martinez. Jordan takes it, Salas takes it down through the block. And a 4-hit call as the Chicagoland Jewish team scrambles across the floor, trying to keep that ball in play. They did a good job until they couldn't just get over the net in that last hit. Miss Corbett is up to serve. Briefus taking the brunt of that. No, not Briefus. Garrity taking the brunt of that one. Corbett takes it just over the net as Garrity takes the blow of that one. Floyd sets it up for Dobie, who takes it right down on Rockford. Nope, number 12. And the point goes to the Lions, making the score 14-3. Corbett back to serve as Garrity gives it to Goldheich, and Briefus hits the pole with the little punch bump she did. Not a smart tactic. The score is already 15-3 with 5 minutes into the game. Number 12 gets it right out of bounds, and Jordan Salas just watched the ball hit the floor. She seemed kind of amused by it. She was like, Corbett spikes it, serves it over the net. I'm sorry. Goldheich gives it to Salas as Floyd returns it over to Manusos. And a net violation is called on the Chicagoland Jewish team. I thought it was on our Lions team, but I guess not. Chloe Corbett back to serve with the score 17-3. Lions in the lead by 14 points. Goldheich sets it backwards to Garrity, most likely by accident. Corbett is on a 5-point serving streak at this point. Honestly, right now it looks like the girls our Harvest Lions girls are kind of bored with the game. With a good kill by Sydney Dobie, even she doesn't seem very excited about it. Our student section seems wild, though, which is a great thing, keeping the girls on their toes, cheering. Corbett comes up to serve. Corbett takes it right down on the gold harsh. Floyd gives it over to Solers. Sorry, I think with a sneaky little set over the net. Very, very smart. Scores 20-3. So, Mr. Newman, what have you observed from this game so far? With our intern, you kind of need to know this stuff. So what have you observed from the game so far? I actually agree with that. I'm very proud you were paying attention. All right. Thank you, Mr. Newman. Manusos gives it over to Floyd as older Manusos takes it right down past the Chicagoland Jewish defense, right to number 12. Salas takes it past the defense too, bouncing it off the net and hitting number 12 as the ball hits the floor. Scores now 23-3. Actually, I lied. 22-3. Corbett back to serve with, I think, kind of lost track, but I think a 12-point serving streak at this point. Garrity bumps it backwards out of bounds. Scores now 23. Our senior pastor, Pastor James, has come up to the front of the stands, going with our Avengers squad and cheering the team on front and center. We have one more point. He looks like he's leaving, but I'm hoping he sticks around for the win Harvest Christian Academy Lions are about to partake in. And right over the net to Geardy as Doby sets it up for Floyd, who sets it up for Doby, who takes it right down onto number 10. Floyd sets up for Older Manusos, who takes it right down onto Geardy, making that final point worthwhile. The score is 25-3. Ending score. Harvest Christian Academy Lions winning a landslide victory. So, Mr. Cave Johnson, who was your MVP of the night?
My MVP?
Not Carol. I'm sorry, she didn't play.
That was actually my answer. Sorry. I give it to Sydney. She had a great serving streak at the beginning of the game, and that I think I'd give her my MVP award.
I'm going to have to disagree with you. I'm going to give the MVP award to Miss Caitlin Floyd. She played very well today. She got multiple successful spikes. She set up the entire team very well, and she got that, I think it was 18-point serving streak in the first set, and got a 7-point serving streak in the beginning of this set. I thought she did a fantastic job, and that's my MVP. Thank you all for watching out there. I'm John, that's Mr. Johnson, and thank you for watching. Good night.
Thank you. I wanted to add something. I was like, okay.